Good morning and welcome to Waterwood. We're not gonna see that today, but I'm just gonna put up the actors here because people like to see the actors normally. So the actors who will be playing our cast, so there you go. Interesting. Well, interesting enough. But yeah, they're about to release the Kraken. Should be almost time to go in there. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Look at these crowds today. Another just big day where it's just like insane crowds. Like, if you're looking at the crowds here, it's just insane. Like, I guess what happened was people didn't come here in like the early summer. They waited till now because they probably heard there's no crowds, and it's also about to be the end of summer. So that's my assumption of why the people haven't been showing up until literally the last couple of weeks of July. And this is the last weekend of July officially. There's no more July after this to report on, besides a few weekdays. So it's just interesting to see the kind of change in the meta here at Universal Studios and how basically it's just gone from somewhat busy to very busy. Like the 5th of July or the 4th of July was pretty busy, but then other days around it really were just normal, like nothing too much. By the way, I'm grabbing something, so give me 1 second. Damn. All right, we're 1 minute away, it looks like, from a rope drop. Give me 1 second. Zip up my bag. All right. Now we're good. Everyone, today's a stream mainly about the Tram tour. Maybe we'll do some other stuff, but it's mainly going to be a Tram tour, and then after that, adios. Nice. Awesome to hear it, Daniel. I thought you were somewhere else that day, actually, but that's awesome you're going to be back. I'll be here in the morning. I'm going to come here in the morning and kind of try to hit a couple of attractions like I normally do, and then I'll hit the Tram on that date, so... Dawn. Sorry to hear it. But yeah, I'll be here August 11th as well for the last day. That's it, because you know what next week is? Next week is the last week of Pixar Fest. I'll be going to that, the last day of Pixar Fest, and then I'll be doing the DC Universe, the last experience over at Six Flags. So that'll be next week for us, and then I'm not sure if we'll be here at Universal or not next week. It'll depend. Yeah, Knott's is good. Knott's is its own thing. Knott's is unique because Knott's is good because it has good live shows, but then there's not too many attractions you can really film on, unfortunately. So it's a unique situation. But it's probably better than Six Flags. But I'm going to Six Flags for an event. I would not be going if they were just Six Flags. But yeah, we'll be there next week as well. We'll be at the last day at Pixar Fest and the last day at the DC event, and then the week after that I'll be with you guys here at Universal Studios Hollywood for their last weekend. And then we're gonna be prepared for Halloween, basically. Then it's gonna be just Halloween stuff. Oh, also I'll be at Disneyland next weekend, and Haunted Mansion Holiday will be open, so we'll be going to that. So if you're excited about Haunted Mansion Holiday, I will be going on that next week. I will be there ASAP. I will use my pass at 7 a.m. to get in the virtual queue. I even made a video on how I use the virtual queue if you guys want to know. It's pretty basic. You basically just go to the app, hit a few buttons, and you're pretty good. You also just have to be pre-ready to obviously have your party together and all that. But anyway, it is now rope drop, everyone. It's 10 minutes before the park officially opens at 9 a.m. They're doing rope drop. The line goes down to here. This is one of the biggest rope drops I've ever seen. And we're gonna get to the tour right now.
We'll meet them there. But Robin was showing us a picture of the wall. It has the same tears. Yeah. She showed you, and I was like, can you just say what that is? Yeah.
Good morning, everyone. We are just doing the rope drop. It is extremely slow right now. There's a lot of people here. A lot of people here.
There's the time. I still remember.
There we go. All right. Got my other phone connected to the internet, so we're good to go. And it's just insane how many people are here right now. I wonder if that last Sunday when we go, well, it's also Saturday. Is it Saturday? Yeah, it's Saturday. I guess going on Saturdays is just a little bit different than Sundays. Sundays are just a little bit more packed than Sundays. They try to distract you with Hello Kitty, but you can't. Oh, it's weird stuff like this. Like, they all have the path ready. Like, Hello Kitty's area is like ready, but like, people are trying to get through, so it's a lot. It just slows it down. It's like when a lane closes when you're driving. All right, we're gonna head over to the tram, everyone. Most people are gonna be heading to Super Nintendo Wood. We're heading to the tram. We haven't done that in a while, so I want to see if it's any different right now. If they're lowering instantly, or if it's still better to go on an attraction and then the tram. But we'll test that right now, because you gotta test it for it to happen. All right, here's the sign letting you know where all the different rides and attractions and lands are. Just basic stuff. We'll try and meet Woody again today, of course. All that good stuff.
That's why I said, let me get up and just eat like some bacon. But still, even when I come here, I don't really have breakfast. That's not the first person I'm not doing. Yeah. And you gonna piss me off if you go out with me and that's what you do. Yeah.
And people rope dropping Kung Fu Panda. That's insane. Who rope drops Kung Fu Panda? I guess those people do. They're all going to rope drop Kung Fu Panda, an attraction that doesn't get over a 30-minute wait very often. I would save Kung Fu Panda for the afternoon, so you can cool off, and it's normally 30 minutes or less. Sometimes it goes above it, but it's pretty rare, and if you see it, just wait. Also, look at this beautiful construction. Look at this construction. Wow. Look at all that beautiful construction. Welcome to Hogmeade. I'm using this today because I'm trying to get to the tram, and I really don't want it to be, there's gonna be a good amount of people here, but it's a little bit wider than Simpsons area, the Springfield land. Also kind of fun, it's cool right now. It's nice to walk through this land when it's not like hot and the sun's just in our face yet. You got the restaurant, they're serving breakfast right now. So if you guys want breakfast, oh wait, it's not even open yet, but it should be serving breakfast in a few minutes. And have you seen this wizard? Sirius Black, what a great casting choice for Sirius Black in the films. Gary Oldman was just absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect for it. Whoever's going to be in the new adaptation, it's going to be quite an accomplishment if they can beat the original adaptation of Harry Potter whenever they make their new TV show. But I'll still watch it because they're probably going to give Voldemort his backstory. You guys see a lot more of Voldemort than we previous did in the other films. There was not too much besides some flashbacks. But now we should get the full story if they make the TV show. Okay, so let's go over here. Good morning, everyone. We're walking through the Forbidden Forest to get over to the tram. It's just a little bit lighter in crowds. Like, we're probably not saving any time. We're probably not even cutting anyone off. And that's fine. Sometimes I just want to not be surrounded by a bazillion people on a popular day like today. And that's why we're going right now. All right, it's fine. I wish I had a broom. If I had a broom, I would just fly us there. All right, everyone. All right, everyone. We're going on the studio tour, which last tour tonight is at 7:15. If you didn't see that, we're gonna go on one of the first trams, possibly the first one. We'll see. It's a little bit different because there's a lot of people who are heading the same direction. So we'll see. Because I want to get you guys and gals a good seat. Oh. And so it looks like they make you rope drop here. So yeah, you probably want to go Secret Life of Pets first. Go on an attraction before getting on this because they're going to make you wait till 9 a.m. anyway.
Ja, ik ben hier. Wat vond je ja, maar kijk ook. Ja.
Dus die tour gaat dan op de studio.
Kijk, dus, kijk, als je hier kijkt, die worden nog altijd gebruikt. Zie je, dat zijn dingen.
Die 31, 32.
Hier, dat zijn 4 keer dat zijn straten die gebruikt worden van films en series.
Is dat?
Ja?
Is Frans ook niet?
Wat is dat?
Is Frans ook niet?
Friends? Nee, dat is een andere studio.
Is dat echt fake? Hou daarin rijden.
Broerrijden. Dat zijn die Brutische studios, zodat de Brutische series ook op gepakt werden.
Zo fake bouwen.
Ja.
All right, and so let's go. The time is 9 o'clock, so it's basically 9 o'clock. They open up the tram. They're like, yeah, we'll let you in at 9. No, before that. You know, some people are gonna try to go the other way. Either way, we should all be in the first tram. And the only way we wouldn't be is if they wait 15 minutes or something like that. But we should be on the first tram, I would think. If not, I guess second. But there's not that many people here considering how big a tram is. I mean, there's people here, but there's not enough to fill up a whole tram unless they're all people that get in front of us because they have front of line pass. But you think most people with front of line passes are going somewhere else. You don't want to be here right now at rope drop unless you really want to do the tram like us. Like, we have a purpose for this, but most of the time you don't want to be rope dropping the tram. It doesn't have too big of a wait for a while. And yeah, it looks like that's letting us on this first tram that's here. So yeah, we should have a pretty good seat, hopefully, unless something happens. I am gonna try to hit a front tram. And there's 2 in the back that are open right now, so hopefully... Ooh. Either side, everyone. Literally either side. You have no reason not to just move. That's what they're telling you, basically. Move.
Car 1 and 4 are completely empty, guys. If you guys want to start fresh, cars 1 and 4 are completely empty.
Yeah, I point everybody got a slide to the right, make room for people coming in behind you. We'll put as many people on the train as we can put on it. If you have little children with you, your feet don't reach your floor.
Alright guys, give me a second. I'm
The center of the rows away from the outside gates, that's for their safety. Speaking of safety, folks on the left side of the path, those gates will close real soon, so watch your hands and fingers. Don't get caught in the gates, because that would hurt. Please put your selfie sticks away for the duration of the tour. Everybody around you is thank you for doing that. No smoking or vaping is allowed on this vehicle. Thank you for not doing that.
Hi everyone. We're in the back tram today, so we'll be able to see a little bit of the long ways.
Does everybody have 3D glasses? I would
Hi
imagine you
everyone,
do.
in just a few
Telling me
moments
to
we'll
pick up a
report
pair
out
when
one
you
of our
walk through the
studio
gate
tour
over there.
trams. In the
Make sure you
meantime,
got your
make
3D
sure you're
glasses.
standing on a number
If you want to wear your 3D
seven
glasses now,
Each
go
one
ahead
of
and do
those
that.
stars
I get paid
represents a
whether
seat
you wear them or
on
not.
board the next
Everybody's
tram.
like,
So, if you've got a star, you've got a seat. Also,
hey,
please remain
we're
behind
actually
your
on one of our
safety
electric
line.
trams
That's
here
for
in
your
West
safety
Studios.
and the safety of those around you.
We got
Well, that's
inductive
it.
charging
Just
on
make
this
sure you
baby.
have your
That means
3D
it's like your
glasses
cell
ready
phone.
to
Well,
go
it's
before you
something like
head out
that, of
and
course.
enjoy yourselves.
We also
on the
got
world-famous
regenerative braking.
studio
That
tour.
means when we go down a hill, we're going to build a little bit of a charge, which is always good as well. We're trying to reduce our carbon footprint here at West Studios. My name is Doug, our grandpa's name is Aiden. We're going to get out of here in a couple minutes.
Oh, nice. We've had Doug before.
We're celebrating our 60th anniversary of the studio tour this summer. So that's always good. It's 60 years of doing this. I've been here for 58 of those years, so this is a good thing. Good pay for me. All right, everybody. Sit back, relax, enjoy. We got you for about an hour, okay? Tour lasts about an hour today, so relax and have some fun, all right? There we go. This is a little ditty called Lenny's Groove on KUNI Radio. Speaking of the 60th anniversary of the tour, anybody celebrating something fun today, like a birthday? Who's got a birthday? Car 3, happy birthday back there. I see you right there. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Yippee skippy, it's your birthday. Anybody else celebrating a birthday besides that? Car 3? That's it? That's it? Okay, cool. Anybody celebrating something fun, like a wedding anniversary? Anything like that going on? Any wedding anniversaries? Nothing like that? Okay, cool. Anybody is celebrating something fun, like not being at work or at school? Who's doing that, huh? Yeah, that would be me. I hate being at work. Thank you very much. By the way, anybody visiting from outside of the United States altogether today who's from another country altogether? Oh, look at all those guys at Car 2 back here. And where are you from right here? From Italy. Thank you guys for coming in. My friends at Car 2, I'm going to venture a guess you're probably from Europe. I would imagine France. Yes, France? You all French? Did you guys bring me some chocolate croissants? I love those. Chocolate croissants. You know, all the French people are here now because the Olympics are going on. They got out of town because all the tourists are coming in. That's why they're here. But thank you guys for coming in. Appreciate you guys. Anybody from Australia? Anybody from Australia? Nobody from Australia? We got a lot of Australians coming to the park right now, only because it's their winter in Australia. Everybody gets more weather.
If you've got a star, you've got a seat. Also,
now, who's visiting the studio tour today for the very first time ever? You've never been to our studio. Welcome. Thank you guys for coming in. Appreciate you. Those gates are closing, so that means we are going to be leaving. My name is Doug. This is our driver, Aiden, over here. Oh, by the way, everybody say hi, Aiden. Aiden can feel the love. Are you guys not awake here in front? Are you guys okay? I know it's early, but let's see if you guys can get woken up here, okay? Come on. Look at this kid right here. He's staring at me. That kid right there. Look at him. He's just going, why am I here this early? Hey, next time come around noon, then I can sleep till 11 too, okay? All right, let's go. Let's get out of here. This is the world famous studio tour, and let's get some more of our safety guidelines before we get too far, okay? Hey, it's absolutely prohibited for anybody for any reason to jump off the tram, so please don't do that. Therefore, if you drop something overboard, you got sound or video problems, or you got an emergency, reach up, pull a red cord that runs down the middle of the tram, and I'll be back to help you when it's safe for me to do so. Please remain seated on the vehicle here. Don't stand up for any reason. Watch your kids for me too. Please keep your arms and heads inside the vehicle. No smoking or vaping. Please put your selfie sticks away for the duration of the tour. Now, a lot of fun stuff will happen to you on the tour today, like some loud noises, fire effects, sudden fan movements, and some of you, well, you're going to get wet on the tour. Yes. If you're sitting on one of those pesky blue seats, you're going to get wet on the tour. Okay? It's not like you chose poorly when you sat down. That's all we got is bigger seats. So good luck with that. I got a black seat, Aiden's got a black seat, and we got windows. We're gonna watch you people get wet. There you go. Alright, let's do this. Let me get my master of ceremonies in here from the 60th anniversary of our studio tour. His name is Jimmy Fallon. Introduce yourself, Jimmy.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Fallon. Welcome aboard the world famous studio tour. We're celebrating the 60th anniversary. 60 years of glitz, glamour, and other great wanted stars. And we celebrate our behind the scenes to discover why this studio tour is so whether this is your first visit or your 60th, get ready for fun, excitement, and an experience like no other.
Now, thank you, Jimmy. Now, on March 15, 1950, Carl Lovely, our founder, actually opened up the doors to the public that could come in and watch the filming. It was all silent films back then. But guests could wander around from set to set and borrow the new technology used to make movies. Well, that ended when we started using sound. So the walking tours of the studio were soon put to bed. Well, in the early 1960s, under the direction of our chairman Lou Wasserman and executives Alan Durston and Jay Stein, the idea of bringing back tours began to take shape. Because back then, Gray Line bus tours coming out of Hollywood were stopping our gates every day. So on July 15, 1964, the first of our red and white candy stripe Trams took off on a 2-hour tour in the studio, carrying 67 people, and the world-famous studio tour was born. Now, back in the early 60s, studio tour guests could marvel at one-of-a-kind Hollywood inventions like the burning house, and of course, the rock slide, which was actually at this part of the backlot way back in the day. Let's see where the studio tour is going to take us on this particular day, shall we? Now, welcome to the studio, folks. This will be coming up over here on your left. Now, everybody, this is the real Hollywood on the left of you. Now, I'm going to ask you one question about our studio here. Does it look glamorous back here or what? Not so much? Okay. Hey, you see the big, tall, black building right there? That's Universal's world headquarters. We did a movie in there called Oppenheimer. That's a great film. Kind of award-winning movie for Universal Studios. And for Cillian Murphy and, of course, Robert Downey Jr. We're going to head into the front lot of the studio, going in between the studio and the theme park. In fact, on the right, this is the theme park over here. This is Super Nintendo World. It's home to Mario and Luigi. They're the stars of our biggest 2023 hit, the Super Mario Brothers movie. Back and left, here's the studio. It was in the early 1960s that studio tour guests were actually able to get off the tram and enjoy things in Hollywood, not available to the general public before 1964. So they could get into the office of Academy Award-winning costume designer Edith Head. By the way, does anybody know who Edith Head is? Anybody? Nobody knows who Edith Head is? Okay. Has anybody seen Disney's The Incredibles? Okay. Do you guys remember who dressed The Incredibles in the movie? Edna Mode. She was modeled after Edith Head. Okay. In real life, Edith Head was a short little lady. She had a bob weave haircut. She always wore these big glasses around. That was Edith Head. So, in the movie, The Incredibles, Edna Mode was Edith Head, and Edith Head was Edna Mode. So now you know who she is. Very good. Now, back in London at stage 14 over there, one of our 36 sound stages at Universal Studios. To tell you what goes on in those buildings, here comes the stars of the Peacock series Bel Air, the second of our 60th anniversary guests.
You can park behind and enter in the front lot where real Hollywood magic is made. Out on the top of sound stages that surrounds us, creating a clean kind of environment. For the past 60 years, studio tour visitors have been right by these buildings, and inside these walls, essentially your favorite TV shows and movies have transported audiences anywhere the imagination can take. Even to a palatial mansion in Bel Air. When we film Bel-Air, we love coming out of the sound stages and seeing the trams filled with excited guests as they drive by. So, keep an eye out. You never know who or what you'll see in the studio today.
Yeah, on the right, stage 16, you have a lot of stages on the right over here. Over the years, we've got classic TV shows and these stages on the bottom. Some of these shows can you remember? A lot of these shows, not all of them, but a lot of them filmed these stages on the right. One of my favorite shows coming up here was a show called The A-Team. Who remembers Mr. T? A Predator Pool. A Predator Pool. Actually filmed on the last stage on the right up here, stage 19. You'll see that area 7. But this is like a trip down memory lane for some of the other crew there, right? A lot of great shows I've filmed at Universal Studios over the years. Yeah, it's all stiffer for Ted, the TV series right there. And speaking of Ted, Ted's coming up on your left, everybody. Here comes Ted the Teddy Bear. And he's helping us celebrate the 60th anniversary of our tour today. Thank you, Ted. Now behind Ted, those little bungalows, here's Chris Bellagoni from Illumination Entertainment to tell you what is going on with those little bungalows.
In the early days of the studio, these bungalows were used as dressing rooms to the stars of Hollywood's golden age. Now, they're used as offices where some of Hollywood's top directors, writers, and producers work their magic to get a production ready, including my company, Illumination. At Illumination, we've made some of the most successful animated films in box office history, including Despicable Me, The Lorax, The Secret Life of Pets, Minions, Sing, The Grinch, and the Super Mario Brothers movie. And the team is hard at work again as we launch our next film, Despicable Me 4. We had some really good sequences in Despicable Me movies. The heist of the Honey Badger is now officially my favorite film. What it comes down to is an emotional through line, and I believe that that's why these movies have stayed in people's hearts.
Despicable Me 4. Have you seen it yet? It's a lot of fun. You're just going to join you. Millions of people that have seen that movie already. Well, what's that, Jimmy? You want to tell them where we're going to go next? Okay. You have the floor, my friend.
We're about to cross the imaginary boundary onto the Backlot, where we have exterior sets for many outdoor scenes. Over the last 60 years, studio tour guests have seen these locations turned into big cities, quiet suburbs, even that guy's hometown. Yeah, that guy. For countless movies and TV shows. This is Universal's Metro City.
Yeah, here they are on the right, everybody. Get your cameras out, take some pictures back here. Now, you can see our sets currently in a movie that's out right now. It's a horror movie called Maxine. It stars Mia Goth. It's an A24 production. I can't wait to see that because I love horror movies. I even love a bad horror movie. They're always fun. Then on the right over here, you'll see a red brick building that's kind of been built here. A brand new set for a new show called St. Dennis Medical. So take a picture of that. You'll see that on NBC this fall. Now we're on the same street here. Marty McFly drove a time machine down and Back to the Future. Here's the producer of the movie, Bob Gale. It's one of the stars. Leah Thompson will tell you where we're off to next.
Welcome to the Courthouse Square. These sets were used to create Hill Valley in the Back to the Future films.
And they represented multiple time periods, 1985, 1955, and the far, far distant future, 2015. To this day, this is one of the most popular sets on the Universal Studio Tour.
We had a lot of fun making those films here on the lot. I wonder what it would be like to go back to those days. If only we had a time machine.
Hey, everybody. Do you think we can get this tram up to 88 miles per hour?
Aiden says 8.8 miles an hour should do it. Here we are. Welcome to the Courthouse Square for the Back to the Future movies 1 and 2. There's the time machine. Behind it, you see the courthouse with Back to the Future 1 and 2 as well. Let me show you this area, how it looked like with this Hill Valley for the 2 movies. Here we go. Hey, the pond's in the middle of the grasses there. They just dug the area out, put the pond in. When they were done, they filled it back in. On the monitors, you see the 4 big white columns on the what's now the City Hall building. Those columns are actually still there. In fact, you sharp-eyed people can actually see They built a little wall out and around the four columns to hide the fact that it's the Back to the Future sets. But people, they didn't want people watching other productions here and saying, hey, that's the Back to the Future sets. So they changed the look of that building a little bit. 3 time periods here for the Back to the Future movies, 1955, 1985, and of course 2015 from Back to the Future 2. Good signs. A lot of the sets here in this area, Courthouse Square, were built in the 1940s. We're going to tell you about a little street called New York Street, where these sets were reimagined and rebuilt back in 2008. But when we get out on the street, take a picture of it, and then go home and watch the movie Hobbs and Shaw with Jason Statham and Dwayne Johnson. This street appears 25 minutes into the movie. They make it a street in London. They do a motorcycle chase right down the middle of the street. But on the left, we got this theater over there. And it was near this theater on the left that we used to have an attraction for the tour. I got Jack Black from the Universal's 2005 version of King Kong. I'll tell you what used to be on the left side of the street. Go for it, Jack.
Did you know the Metro sets were once the home to Hollywood's biggest star? Right here is where the original studio tour King Kong attraction resided from 1986 until 2008. He stood 30 feet tall and weighed in at 13,000 pounds. Over the years, millions of guests got to meet King Kong face to face. He shook the tram so close you could feel his hot banana. Is that it? I think that's my last line, and then the tram moves on to the next thing.
That's what happens, Jack. Sets on both sides of us look nice, but once upon a time they got blown up in the first Transformers movie that worked here with Shia LaBeouf and Megan Fox. And does everybody remember who directed the first 6 Transformers movies? Michael Bay. What's his MO? He likes to blow things up. They were nice though. We let him blow a lot of our sets up down here. Over on the right, you'll see a couple things that used to be part of the tour. You see an old bridge and an old train. That old bridge, we used to call that the collapsing bridge. Anybody on the tour remember the collapsing bridge? Yeah, it was a few years ago. Remember that? Yeah, trams would drive over it, and with hydraulics, it would drop out in the middle. People would scream. And then the train, we used to call it the runaway train. That thing would drive out in minutes, like it would run into one of the trams. Of course, it never ever did, but both of those attractions gave us a good scare. And they were all actually both for the tour over 15 years ago. All right, everybody, let's cruise inside of here. Now, when we're in here, please remain seatbelts for safety. Please keep an eye on your kids' flow. Please keep your arms and heads inside the vehicle. Please don't drop them off the tram. Hey, you drop it in here. I can't get out and get it for you. It's not safe for me to run around in here. So if you have valuables, please move it to the inside of the tram away from the gates, okay? All right, let's see where our driver, Aiden, is going to take the tram next. Everybody, you got those 3D glasses? Put them on. Here we go. Big Dog 363D. Now that is a good time, huh? I tell you, if you're a little drowsy this morning, I'm going to snap you right out of that. That is a wake-up call to be sure. Oh, man. Okay, now who saw the big spiders today? Who saw the spiders? You know I love spiders. You know why I love spiders? Because when they get in my house, they're quiet. I never hear them. I love that. I can take a nap and I don't hear a spider flying around the back. Trying to wake me up. That's it. This is good times. All right, everybody. You guys enjoying that? Okay, good. Hang on to those 3D glasses. We'll leave them again with you guys, okay? Now, back in the left over here, you get a nice view of our sets from up here. At that end of the street there where that red building is, that was actually Washington, D.C., a movie called Triple X, starring Vin Diesel. Vin Diesel was here again with his friends for a little movie called Fast and Furious 9. They used their sets down here, which is pretty fun. Oh, by the way, has everybody on the tour here seen all 10 Fast and Furious movies? Everybody seen all 10? Have you seen them all? Aren't they fun? I love them. You're going to be very excited because Fast and Furious 11 is coming out real soon too. Make sure you see that. I can't think of it. Now on the left here, you see our sets again. Our sets were actually downtown Detroit at what we call Cleveland. Mel Gibson, Bill Duke. That was a great movie. A lot of fun. And then way down there on the left, past that theater, you guys see a little street there called Brownstone Street. That's where Macaulay Culkin's uncle lived in Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. You may remember he was on the roof up there throwing bricks on the Daniel Stern and Joe Pesci. Took place right back here. Our sets were downtown Philadelphia, a little movie called The Purge Anarchy with Frank Grillo. Love that one. And our sets were turned into London in the 1800s for a great movie called The Prestige. That was with Christian Bale. That was a great movie. And Hugh Jackman in that too. They played dueling magicians. It was a great movie. The Prestige. Now get your cameras ready. Coming up on the right over here, you're going to see a big building with a mural painted on the back side of the building here. This mural was actually commissioned by a local artist named Tristan Eaton, commissioned by Universal Studios, to paint this mural on our wall here. And what's cool about this mural, folks, he actually spray painted this on here by hand. Pretty amazing. Just use a spray paint there. It's pretty cool stuff. Then on the right, you'll see a round building with a catwalk on top of it. This is our underwater filter tank. We fill the tank up with water, fill the at this end. Like we did for the movie The Bourne Ultimatum. The other movie you guys might remember, Jason Bourne, played by Matt Damon, got shot, fell into the river. He didn't fall into any river, he fell into the tank and floated right in there. That's the end of the movie. Back to the left, here's a little pond. This goes back decades in Universal. In fact, back in 1873, we added a little attraction to the pond. It was called the Party of the Red Sea. A Paramount movie. And Charlton Heston, the star of that movie, actually came out here one day and part of the waters for this. Everybody had a nice sea level view. Later on, we added some exploding mines, some, even a submarine at one point. We've used this little pond for movies like the one of Monitors. That's called a Nude Bomb. That's from John Adams. You remember him from the Get Smart TV show, right? Missed it by that much. Love that show. Now, we're going to go across a little pond to a place called Little Europe. I got friends from Italy and probably from France back there. We're going to take you guys to our version of Europe here at Universal Studios. Now, what's fun about Universal, folks? We're the only studio in the world that's actually built on a hillside. So we can put fun little sets like a Europe section coming over here to the right. Get your cameras out, take some pictures back here. This area actually doubled as Pamplona, Spain. A movie called Night and Day. That was with Tom Cruise and Cameron Diaz. That was a 20th Century Fox movie that filmed here. But you guys saw the sign back there that said, "Welcome to the Good Place," huh? For 4 years, this area was the afterlife. All the shows have been placed on NBC TV. That's our Ted Danson and Kristen Bell. Take a look.
You, Eleanor Shellstrom, are dead.
Cool.
This location, afterlife, I've never ever seen this. We're in a good place.
I'm not supposed to be here. I can't risk going to the bad place.
Maybe it's not all that bad.
Ooh, pause it right there. Look behind Kristen. See that light blue door she's in front of? That light blue door is right here to your left. okay? So she was at lunch at little tables right in front of the light blue door, right there in the left, everybody. Welcome to the good place.
How can I help you? What is the bad place like?
Well, it doesn't sound awesome.
Oh, it's awesome. That show's on Netflix. You can stream it there. But on the right, this is called the Court of Miracles, built back in 1922. The 1923 Hunchback of Notre Dame. That's their Ron Chaney. All good nurses, great monsters walk through it. Frankenstein, Wolfman, Dracula, and Mummy. By the way, if you catch our classic Universal Monsters, we're building something new in Florida right now for a park down there in Orlando. It's called Dark Universe. It's going to open next summer. So I can't wait to get out there and see that. Dark Universe. Part of the universe is up in Universe. Why down there? Orlando would see that. Now, we're about to head over to stage 50 here. We've been working on a movie here today called The Subway of Doom. And it has nothing to do with a bad sandwich. I'll just let that one flow through. Now, when we're in here, everybody, please remain seated. That's for your safety. Please keep an eye on your kids for me. Please keep your arms and heads aside of me, but please don't drop it off the crib here. Hey, you drop it in here. I can't get out and get it for you, so it's safe for me to run around in here. So please hang on to your valuables or move it to the inside portion of the crab, okay? Now, we do call this a hot set. Basically what that means is it's ready for filming. So the director has to do is come in with his cast and crew. He sets them the way he wants them, does a camera test, and he yells action, and they're ready to go. So that's why we call it a hot set, because it's ready to go. Nothing to worry about. Little California cover. We get a long time. Oh! Maybe it's not so little. It's the big one! Let's ride this coffee out now. Century. Now, folks, we're about halfway through the tour. We need some guest service. We're going to pull the record over there. I'll be back in after when it's safe for me to do that, okay? And with all that, you folks have earned a reward. Let's go to the beach. Our beach at Universal is a place called Amity Island, made famous by a big fish. Who's seen the movie Jaws? Who's seen it? Yeah? Have you seen it? Let's go see what the sharks are. Although it says the beach is closed, not for us, we're going in. Come on, let's go in. Now, when we're in here, please remain seated. That's for your safety. Please keep an eye on your kids. Please keep your arms inside the vehicle. Please don't drop it off the crab in here, because if you do, I can't get out and get it for you. Not safe for me to run around in here. Now, they've been trying to catch a shark here at Amity Island for years. Looks like they caught one. There's a police down in the water. Now, wait a minute. I hear the music now. That can't be a shark swimming right over there. They got their shark hanging right over there. That's got to be a dolphin. That's a cute little dolphin. And Mr. Diver, can you put some tricks with our cute little dolphin? That'd be, oh, wait a minute. I think I'm wrong. That's a shark. And the shark, he's doing this on purpose. I definitely didn't want you to see that. Hey, we got a shark to catch. Keep an eye on that barrel. We put bait in that yellow barrel. Is the shark still hungry when we take the bait off the barrel? That's the question of the day. Oh, he's got it. That's good. Well, what's with the gasoline hose over there? If that goes up, that's going to get hot back here. Look at it. Oh, man. Does anybody have any marshmallows, chocolate bars, and some graham crackers? Because I need a s'more. I need a big one. Like him! I heard and I saw a lot of people on this tram. You were jumping and screaming like you'd never seen a plastic fish before. Come on now. I love that shark, and now he's swimming backwards. Look at him go. That's the coolest shark ever. All right, let's go to the front of the Backlot here where we put the first ever major attraction on the studio tour a long time ago. To tell you a little bit more about that, here comes the Today Show co-anchor and weather guy Al Roker to fill you in on the details of what we put in here a long time ago.
Time for my favorite part of the tour, weather. When it comes to film and TV, it is truly a special effect. In fact, I'll take you straight out weather report to our first major travel here on the studio tour in 1916.
Alright guys, if you go to thank you. You see that? Do you see that? Thunder and lightning happens very rarely here in Los Angeles. I like it. Hey fellas, that looks and sounds great. Can you make it rain on top of that? That'd be wonderful. Hey, there it is. That's raining. Appreciate it, guys. Although, believe it or not, folks, the water you see falling here, that water is fake. It's not real. It's computer generated. Are you riding me? It's real water. Okay. Hey guys in the booth. Yeah, real water coming out of the sprinkler head. Hey, don't hit the red button, dude. Yeah, the red one. And don't do that either. Don't put that big paste in the button. Where'd you get that bear claw? That's huge. I'm gonna get one of those. Hey, don't activate the button with the bear claw. Don't put the bear claw on the red button. Don't even think about doing that. Uh-oh, he did it. Folks to the left, look out because of a bear claw. Here's how you really look at a movie called Big Cat Fire. We make the farm to make cake at Town of the Hill. We release thousands of gallons of recycled water that we pump right back up the hill. We get it ready for the next sea north tour to get over traffic. We're called Big Cat Fire. And just like that, we're cross-supported to the old west, about 6 parts, our western sets, which you saw in the movie Once Upon a Time in Hollywood with Brad Pitt and Leo DiCaprio, directed by Quentin Tarantino. That's a Sony movie that filmed here. And you also saw this area in the first season of Westworld at HBO with Evan and Rachel Wood. And how many of these cowboys can you recognize? Because all of these guys actually wandered through our Western sets a few years ago.
Mine hit the ground first. Mine was tall.
Pause it right there. Look at these actors, guys. They look the same size, don't they? In reality, they're not. The guy on the left, Kirk Douglas, 5 feet 9 inches tall. The guy on the right, John Wayne, 6 feet 5 inches tall. The reason they look the same here, they got Kirk Douglas standing in what's called an apple box. That's a box about 6 inches tall. They got him standing. Now I'm going to play this song. John Wayne's going to leave the shot. Kirk Douglas has to stay there. Because if he moves, he steps down, and that ruins the illusion. He can't go anywhere. He has to stay there. Now on the left, you guys see a little pond again. We have a guy who lived in the pond a few years ago, and he's turning 70 this year. I'm talking about the creature with the black raccoon. Happy birthday to the creature. You still live here at the Universal Studios? Now everybody, we're going to go up and go past Jaws Lake again. And Jaws the attraction came to the studio tour way back in 1976. Steven Spielberg helped our production people here get that to us. And here's Steven who's going to tell you how he did that.
The Jaws ride was almost the inevitable result of the size of the box office when Jaws first opened in June of 1975. And that was really the first time I ever got involved in the creation of a ride. It was a great honor to be invited into a creative circle of tremendous designers at Universal that were trying to figure out how to replicate what was being done to audiences in a real way by building a physical truck that would come out of the water and terrify tourists as they were sitting in the Tram. And the most amazing thing about the Jaws ride is it is exactly as it was from the time it was first placed on the Universal lot. There have been tweaks, of course, over the years, but it is essentially what the designers and myself all envisioned and created. I'm done bashing the shark. Thank you, Jaws, for everything you've done for me. But I will say, consistently, the shark did work much better on the tour than it did in the Atlantic Ocean in 1970.
Yes, he did. Yeah, on the right, this house over here leads us into our residential section of Backlot here. But look at this house next to the big house here. Look at the yellow house right here, folks. That yellow house might not look like much to you, but that house in Los Angeles, that goes for a cool $1.2 million. I can't afford that house. Let's head off to this little street here called Colonial Street. You might recognize it though as Wisteria Lane from the show Desperate Housewives for ABC TV. They shot the show here for 8 years. A lot of people lived here long before the Housewives moved in though. Case in point, the light purple house that lived, that's the Munsters house from the 1960s TV show The Munsters. Back on the right, the light blue house is Leave It to Beaver's house from the 1997 Leave It to Beaver movie. Next to that on the right, the dark blue house is Tom Hanks' house from the movie The Burbs. And Mike Farrell lived there in an NBC show called Providence a few years ago as well. Let me show you guys a couple of filming examples on the street. Let's start it off with Tom Hanks in The Burbs. Here's Christina Ricci in the movie Casper. Nellie and Kelly Rowland did a music video on this in the street here. The Desperate Housewives actually put one of our houses down on the street for their show. Now this house on fire, in reality, was so old it was going to fall down. Universal was this close to tear the house down. Producers of Desperate Housewives got wind of that and said, you know what, fellas, we'll help you with that. So they wrote it into their script where they burnt this house down one of the episodes. So Universal didn't have to tear the house down. They had to sweep it up. Here's a TV show called Delta House, based on the movie Animal House with John Belushi. And there's the Housewives posted the fun they had here for 8 years. Now on the left, let me show you the light blue house here, because that's where Ted the Teddy Bear lives on the Peacock series Ted. There you go. Now you folks have seen these houses in this street literally thousands of times. So movies and TV shows and music videos and commercials over the years. And here's how we fool you so you don't actually recognize each house when you see it again in another production. You know what we do? This is so simple, you'll love this. All we do is film the house from a different angle each time we use it. Plus, we light it differently as well, so you don't recognize it when it pops up in another production. Now on the left up here, you see the line of state signs from the Back to the Future movies. Remember, that was Marty McFly's neighborhood, where he lived with his family in the Back to the Future movies. And then behind it, you guys can see up into a little forest there. I point that out. Because did anybody here see Bird Box on Netflix? Okay. If you saw Bird Box, you then saw Sandra Bullock and 2 kids. All 3 hiking through our woods. All 3 blindfolded. Yeah. So if you saw Bird Box, you were lucky because Sandra Bullock never saw it. Somebody give me a rim shot for that. Hey, we're on a little street here we call Spielberg Drive. Steven Spielberg got his start at Universal Studios as a teenager. How many teenagers are on the tour? Wow, you guys start making like Spielberg and become a big time director. This Spielberg will tell you how he pulled that off.
My entire career began with my relationship with Universal Studios just as a high school kid on a tour bus. Remember, in those days, there weren't trams, there were buses called the Train Line Tour Bus. And I was so excited and thrilled to be on the lot. This was my first time ever on a movie studio lot. And during a bathroom break, I hid in the bathroom. When everybody left to get back on the bus, I waited another 15 minutes until I'm sure the bus left, and then I had the entire lot to myself that day. And in those days, movie lots were so crowded because all movies were made on film lots. Say they're made all over the world, on locations, but most of it was focused in those days, in the 60s, on the film lots. So nobody noticed me when I was going around from soundstage to soundstage. And I really felt, in my own young way, I owned the lot and had the most amazing day of my life.
And he makes amazing movies. Like this plane crash took place in his movie War of the Worlds, Paramount movie that filmed here, directed by Spielberg. Real 747 you see scattered around pieces there. Now, before we destroyed this little neighborhood for the movie War of the Worlds, we had a set in here called Site B for the Lost World, Jurassic Park. A couple of years after that, we turned this area into Whoville, which Jim Carrey's movie Have a Great Snow Christmas. Now we got a really cool set coming up to the right here. This set here, this house, from the movie Psycho. It starred Anthony Perkins and Janet Leigh. And I think if you look into the second story window, you get a picture of her. There she is. It's Mother up there. She's up there rocking back and forth. She's looking good. Now on the right, you can see the Hollywood side. The Hollywood side celebrating the centennial this year. So congratulations to the Hollywood side. Now, one of the hallmarks of the early studio tours is that guests were able to get off the tram and go visit what they call Prop Plaza back in the day. For the 60th anniversary of our tour, we brought that opportunity back for you. So, hey, in a couple seconds, you're going to be able to get off the tram here and go get some really fun pictures over there. We got a lot of great picture spots for you. And you can enhance those pictures with the Universal Cinematic AR filter. To get information about the filter, just scan the QR codes at the bottom of the Jaws sign or King Kong sign. And you can create your own Hollywood iconic adventure. Now, everybody, this is a limited stock for you, so take all your stuff with you and keep your 3D glasses. When you resume your tour, you might be on a different set. We'll see what happens, okay? But this is your chance to get out and walk in a movie studio. Go on, go have fun, and we'll see you back here soon, okay?
And right now you can walk off the studio tour for the next like 2 weeks, and then after that we're back to the Numo Studios, everyone. We've been here on this so many times. I think we've been on this at least 8 times, I think. We might be 10 times by the end of this, hopefully. That's the TED song. And they're literally doing the photo thing that you would see. Oh, look who it is.
Hollywood sign. If you look carefully, here's Golden Bates. Yes, his room service is killer. There's to die for. Killer room service.
All right. There we go. Uh-oh. And there's Mr. Norman Bates. All right, and so here's the plaza. If you've never seen the plaza before, here it is. Here is it completely empty before anyone else comes in here. No one in the plaza. I don't think I've ever seen it not seen it this empty before. But all right, guys, I'm gonna get some pictures really quick since why the fudge not? We're here. There's no one else here. Come on. Bye everyone. So we got one down. Let's go do, I guess, King Kong next. Then Offensive Jaws. We'll finish with the big old fishy there, and then we'll get on the tram again. Oh, King Kong's fur is looking like yellow. Good morning. Let's go do the Jaws. Let's go do the Jaws. So it'll be after these people. Jaws time. That's no fish. Ooh, I wonder if that other one even came out. Alright everyone, enjoy your Jaws. Be right back. Good morning. Oh, hi everyone. Now we're gonna go and we're gonna get in this tram. We're gonna get, you know, we've never done the front. You guys wanna do the front? There's like no one in the front. Sure, it should be fine. I mean, but yeah, that was all the photo ops, guys. We did all 3 of them because we skipped the other ones. So yeah, we're getting the fun one. Alright guys, enjoy the rest of the tram. I will be talking because I will let the tram driver do the talking for us. Good morning. Great, how about yourself? Yeah. Yeah. So basically, they're probably gonna wait a few minutes because most people are still out here doing the tram experience. Like they're still getting photos, so there's no reason to go yet unless there's a tram behind us. They'll go whenever the tram behind us. Also, this back seat has like no room. I would not advise it. It is way too small. Like, look at this. You're like on the wheel. So no, thank you. No, thank you. That's my advice on the first row. The first call, I mean. We've been out for an hour. Nice, we'll be able to see Woody and Winnie when they come out then.
She cried! Mama! Mama! You pushing in or you pull out? You look. He pushing in.
Yeah, I know. Bye. Sayonara.
Alright guys, let's give us 1 second because they're just waiting to fill up the tram a little bit more.
Thank you.
The U.S. is playing France right now.
Done that a lot, I see. Yeah. We got a wheelchair party that's the second row. We can get on there. Oh, they're supposed to be. Come on, get on. They're gonna put them on the next one. Yeah. They're closing the gates. We are leaving. Now, does everybody have your 3D glasses? I want to make sure you guys have those. Okay. All right. So we're gonna get you guys back to the theme park. We're about, I don't know, 10 to 12 minutes. We're gonna be back to the theme park. Don't time me on that, okay? By the way, if you didn't get a good 60th anniversary picture here, we got another picture spot in the park in Universal Plaza. It's next to the Kung Fu Panda. You can go up there and get some 60th anniversary shots of the from the studio tour up there as well. Okay? So, about ready to get going? Get you guys back into the theme park. You guys have some more fun up there. A lot of good rides up there, a lot of good shows. Make sure you guys take care of them. A lot of great places to eat. Now, if I was going to eat in the theme park, which I never ever do, but if I was going to eat in the theme park, the place I would go would be the Three Broomsticks in Harry Potter. Get some of that prime rib. Oh, so good. So good. Oh, happy birthday. Card 2 right here. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Is today the day? Yes. Congratulations. Today's the day. Mine's on Monday. Thank you. Thank you. It's a birthday month for me because all my friends are usually out of town this month, so they just pick me up as they go, so as they can. So it's usually a birthday dinner every weekend in this month. So it's good. All right, let's have some more people back on board. Get going. Oh, there's another birthday over there. I see a little girl back over there. Happy birthday to that one over there. All right. Let's get out of here. Once again, no smoking or vaping. Please put your selfie sticks away from the end of the tour. We got about 10 minutes left, all right? So let's go back onto the road. Let's get going. How to get another guest for the 60th anniversary of our tour on board right now. This guy's a big-time director here in Hollywood. You know him as Jordan Peele. Jordan, coming in soon.
I remember going to Universal Studios
sharing a space with Hitchcock and Spielberg. I couldn't be more proud.
Yeah, let's go see his sets of his movie. Nope, he directed this about 2 years ago, and here he is again to tell you what's actually in here. So Jordan, come back in, sir.
Movie magic only happens when a team of collaborators, often in the hundreds, work together to take an impossible notion and bring it to life. This is Jupiter's Claim, a nostalgic, small-time Southern California amusement park owned by former child star Ricky Juke Park. Over there, look into the winking well and have your picture taken just like the kids in that old 90s movie Kid Show. That's what this whole place is loosely based on. Remember that one? No? What? A little further down, you can see the brand new Star Lasso Experience. Built to showcase an unbelievable new live show. Not looking so live anymore. Anyway, behind this Hollywood fantasy, old restaurant lies a sinister secret. Smack dab in the center of a hotspot. What's a bad miracle? You're about to find out.
Hey, did anyone see the little alien? He was looking out the window way back there on the left, just passing away. Did you guys see the alien? You didn't see the alien? Okay. Hey, if you didn't see the alien, just say nope. Now you're in the movie. There you go. All right, let's get on over to this building on the right over here. We used to have an attraction here called the Doom Glacier Expedition, better known as the Ice Tunnel. It was actually featured on an episode of the $6 Million Man back in the day with Lee Majors. And you know what? Bigfoot made an appearance on the episode. Here's Bigfoot. Bigfoot was played by Andre the Giant. Who remembers Andre the Giant? Remember the big pro wrestler? He was like 7'4", went like 500 pounds and smashed into nothingness. But now it's going to get a little fast and a little furious in here, so I have
Chase, we need your help. We don't want the syndicate tracking us here. So put away your cameras and turn off your cell phones. One flash or one ringtone can give us away.
I need y'all to take this real serious.
Okay, pull into the next bay. Meet me in there.
Oh, copy that. Now, it does sound like a party going on, folks. So one thing you'll probably want to do is get up and dance, but please remain seated on this vehicle, okay? So in just a second here, Letty is going to come around and let the gate open so we can get in there and join that party, okay? So in the meantime, just kind of chill for a second here, all right? I know she's, oh, I see her. There she is. She's trying to work the lever. The leather's, what? It's not working. Oh, okay. Well, gee, what do you think we should do? Letty can't open up the gate. Oh, there she got it. All right, let's go. Let's go hit the party. Let's blow the roof off the place while we're in here, too, all right?
Turn that music off.
This is what we doing. This is the race day after party. And where the other?
Roman Pierce, FBI, don't move.
Bill?
That's right, party's over.
You know how long that took to iron this shirt, man? I'm not.
You're under arrest right now.
Ladies, just back up a little bit. Got it. It's lightweight.
First of all, I don't work for you. Oh, really? Well, tell me, Roman, who do you work for?
We don't work for nobody. Our message is to clear out of here, otherwise we can't guarantee your safety.
Guarantee my safety? I'm the one holding the gun.
Yeah, but mine's a whole lot bigger than yours. Hobbs, escort this novice out. Let's go, Cookie Puss. You got an ugly suit on, man. It's cheap.
Somebody out there really pissed off Shaw. It's gonna get ugly fast.
Yeah, don't worry. Lucky for you, our whole family will protect you.
Are you kidding me, Roman? You didn't shut off your phone, bro?
I gotta call you back. I'm in the middle of
See what I'm talking about?
Call you back.
Man.
It was on vibrate. Shaw traced us. Hobbs can't hold it forever. Letty, Roman, we're up. Driver, move that vehicle. It's about to get real interesting. My Mona Lisa's all warmed up right next door.
Roman, grab your truck. I need you and Letty ready to roll.
Alright, everybody. You got your pretty glasses. Let's put them on now, okay? Slip those pretty glasses on. That's what we do this time. Really fast. And really serious. So hang on a second. Here we go.
Which one of you is the witness? Speak now or you all get fried! This is our turn. After them! Okay guys, it's showtime! Hobbs, cover the left! This thing ain't moving fast enough! Roman, Letty, hook him up! Now we're moving.
John, look out!
You give me the witness Toretto and we call it a day. The witness is mine, Letty.
How about you eat asphalt?
Don't think you're getting away. Put it in the balls. Way to go, Letty. Don't let it the missile shot. Not gonna happen. Don't worry, I got this. One of them shoot head with the bridge. Under construction. Hit the nitrous.
We're not gonna make it!
Ride or die.
That's how we roll. Fast and first supercharge for the big one flag. Look how fast we got to do this. You know, I run that way every day. That's the serious part of this. Don't drive angry. Drive angry. And I don't. I can't speak for me right here. Hey everybody, thank you for celebrating the 60th anniversary of our tour along with us today. We appreciate that, the 60th anniversary. Very special to us here at the tour because the studio tour is where it all began for Universal Studios destinations and experiences. From our first two glamour trams driving around the lot back in the summer 1964, we've grown into so much more, including 7 theme parks and entertain over 40 million guests a year to our brand new Universal's Epic Universe opening in Florida next year. Jimmy, come back in one last time, sir.
Over the past 6 decades, the studio tour has taken guests on an amazing behind-the-scenes look at a movie studio in a way that only Universal can. I hope that you've had a great time today, and on behalf of everyone at NBC Universal, thank you for joining us to celebrate our diamond anniversary. Here's to another 60 years.
Yeah, thank you, Jimmy. I'd also like to acknowledge all the studio tour ambassadors, tour guides, and drivers that have been with us for the last 60 years, helping to make the studio tour what it is, world famous. From our first 4 guides and drivers to the hundreds of team members that support the tour today, we appreciate it. Hey, annual pass members, welcome back. Folks, if you'd like to be an annual pass member at Universal, take your ticket for today to the Universal box office and discover how you can turn it into an annual pass, and come back and get it again and again. And if you want to purchase any movie or TV show from NBC or Universal talk part of the tour today, go to the website, upag.com, or stop by any retail store in the park. We'll get the ball rolling for you there. Or scan the QR code of the Fandango at Home sign over on the left, and you can discover how you can stream, or purchase your favorites of the last 6 years at Studio Tour. On behalf of our driver Abe, myself, and everybody at Midwest Studios Hollywood, we hope you enjoyed your exclusive behind-the-scenes experience. Please put your 3D glasses or those fluid silver bins along the left. And I'm going to leave you with this. Hasta la vista.
Hasta la
Baby.
vista.
You guys, you helped me finish that line. Apparently you've seen that movie too. Bye everybody. Happy birthday. You're welcome. Have a great day.
All right. That was the Universal Studio Tram Tour. Secret Life of Pets has been closed. I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to hit that, but let's walk up and see. And look at this. I'm gonna let you guys see this really quick. 15% off. I doubt anyone's going to buy this, but if you really want, screenshot this, come back to it. Same thing with this, screenshot it. And you can get 20% off the movies that you saw on the tour. And then right over here we got the awesome photo op here. We're gonna walk through. Let's go see. Secret Life of Pets is still closed, so I don't know. Let's go see Woody. And then if Secret Life of Pets is open, then we'll probably just see some characters and stuff. But hope you're doing well. Good to see your love for pugs. Welcome everyone else as well. To all my silent viewers, I appreciate you as well. Thank you guys so much for coming out on this Saturday. Today will be a little bit of a shorter stream. But don't worry, tomorrow there's two Disneyland streams. One for Disneyland, one for Deadpool. And we'll do other attractions besides Deadpool. But Deadpool is probably the big pull for a lot of people to see the new Deadpool show live. I'm sure that'll be big for the next couple of weeks. I think most people want to see the new Deadpool show at DCA. So we'll be doing that tomorrow. And then next week we'll be going to Disneyland, Disney's California Adventure, and we'll be going to Six Flags for the DC event. So yeah, if you guys are excited for any of that stuff, join us next weekend as well. And then the weekend after that, which is August 11th, I'll be back at Universal. What am I going to be covering then, you say? I'm going to be covering, of course, the last day of the 60th studio tour. So I'll be back to ride this. Right now it's not too bad. So basically you have this like right now it's not bad. Wow, it's really not bad right now. But it's about to get bad soonish. Well, it depends. Sometimes it depends on when they have the Spanish tram. If they have the Spanish tram, sometimes that one, okay, so it's 10:30. Sometimes that really fills up and it pushes you to go back. So you want to be here before 10:15 if you're going to try to get on the tram. Restrooms are open. They've been open for a few months, so. Bye-bye, studio tour. We'll be back soon. Also, thank you everyone for the likes, subscribes, and comments. Really appreciate all three of those things combined. Power the channel and make it even better. Gets more people to see it. Every part I can see, you might not be able to see it, but they're back here, so that's a 40-minute plus line then, because they're all the way back into the gardens.
You're going to be on an over-hour tour. Straight ahead, you got 5 plates, snack carts, you do that straight ahead as well.
But yeah, I hope you guys had a tram-tastic ride. We're going to keep going. We're going to go see Woody Woodpecker, who should be out. Oh, Woody's been out for a couple minutes. We need to get over there, actually. Woody's going to have been out for, he's going to be going home soon. I miss him. All right, we're going to have to rush over to Woody, everyone. Oh, nice phase. Hope you had a good time. How were the lines yesterday? What was yesterday? Friday? How was yesterday? Probably somewhat busy, I would think. But let me know what the lines were like. I don't know if I checked yesterday. I try to check most days to see what the schedule, like just the general vibes. And this week it's been generally pretty crowded, so. Let me know how it was though. I know it was hot yesterday too. And what's funny is yesterday was the first day at Deadpool at DCA. So DCA was super packed, like insanely packed. People didn't know what was going on, so they were there all day. And then that night, no one was there because people have been there all day and they was waiting for Deadpool. But I wonder if yesterday that affected anything here, because I would assume most people that were blogging were over at Deadpool, because that's where you're going to go. The clicks right now, Deadpool and Wolverine is by far going to be the biggest film of this weekend. I mean, I would be surprised if it's not the biggest for the next 2 weeks with the hype behind it. A lot of people enjoyed that film a lot, so wow, 3 hours just to get food. I am sorry. RIP on that. Simpsons characters aren't out, but they all coming out soon, it seems like. But yeah, we're gonna go see Woody really quick. 3 hours for food, I couldn't. I would die. I would literally die. I would be so the upsetness, like the anger that I would have could fuel the entire theme park. By the way, 3 hours to get a Krusty Burger. You know, you're supposed to be parodying Krusty Burger, not becoming Krusty Burger. But anyway, thanks for the heads up. It was busy. Let's go see Woody and Winnie really quick. Hopefully, if we only see them, whatever. Where's they're leaving? They probably have like 5 minutes left before they have to go back in. Also, was that a blackout day? Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have probably some busier times now that blackout days are gonna become less common. I know it's always harder for Magic Key holders to get reservations because it's pretty darn busy. Like, it's busy at Disneyland, so I'm not surprised that the non-blackout dates are gonna be huge because a lot of people have been blocked most of the summer, if not all of it. I do know they gave us some exceptions out, but that's really not enough for some people. But yeah, welcome to the stream, everyone. We're just having a conversation. If you guys want to be more quiet, let me know. I do like to do conversational stuff, but you can also be quiet if that's the vibe. Sometimes I'm too tired and I'm just like, I'll let the stream speak for itself. All right, let's go do, is this Winnie? Okay. Looks like just Winnie today. That's okay. Here's the Back to the Future car, the DeLorean.
Exactly.
Look like Scooby's got a big line. You know Wayne?
I'm waiting for Bruce.
Got it. Oh, is he coming out?
Yeah.
Got it. Hey, Winnie, how's it going? Woody's a little tired this morning. He's sleeping in, you know, he's letting you do all the work. Oh, yeah. He's got a little tummy ache, so awesome. Well, can we get a photo of you really quick? Yeah, okay, let me go put this down. There we go. There's Miss Woody by herself this morning, but she's doing it. She's pulling it off like an all-star. That's nice. I got one of just Winnie, so that's cool. So I got one of just Woody and got one of just Winnie. Winnie and Woody. So this is where Woody would be coming out if he was. We got Scooby-Doo here. I'll show you guys really quick. We're probably not gonna meet Mr. Scooby, but his line is a little bit of a thing. Let's check in wait times. Secret Life of Pets is down, everyone. Alright, I'm gonna walk over here really quick. I'm not sure if we're gonna get on Secret Life of Pets or not, everyone, because it is still closed. I saw Frankenstein. He's still in the plaza. Let's go in the plaza and see Frankenstein since... Oh, we can see the new monstrous sign too. He wants the high five, but from that kid. Freaking sounds like, nah, no thank you. I don't want like what you got selling. Alright everyone, well, let's get out of this copyright music area. We're gonna just check really quick over at, maybe we'll say by Scooby-Doo if nothing else. Maybe we'll say by the characters if we're gonna go check Secret Life of Pets. If it's closed though, yeah, I'm sorry. But we'll be at Disneyland tomorrow to get even more theme park fun, everyone. And we'll also be doing Deadpool stuff at DCA in the afternoon. So join me. It should be on my channel already if you go on my next live streams. You can also subscribe. They'll also pop up on your notifications if you're subscribed and whatnot. Oh, Minions are out. Yeah, it looks like Secret Life of Pets is still closed, and the doors are closed, so not a good sign. Don't think it will be coming up today. Being me a minion. Since we can be a minion, let's go me a minion. Alright, we're about to be a minion from Despicable Me in the Minions films. The Minions shorts, they have a lot of stuff. There's actually a lot of content. If you're a Minions fan, you're not starving for content. There's 4 films based on Despicable Me, 2 films that are Minions, and I don't know, over 20 shorts that are, some of the shorts are over 10 minutes long too, so like episodes of TV shows basically, so it's a lot. Oh no, Minions. Come on.
I can help with a photo if you like.
Thank you. I'm just. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, sir. Bye. See ya. Have a great day. Stay cool. All right. So yeah, Despicable Me is going to be closed, it looks like. So we'll walk over here really quick and just see a basic stuff. Yeah, this side of the park right now is not that bad. It's hot, but it's not bad yet, at least. It's luckily not that bad. I've been to the park where it's like, oh my gosh, in me. It's not like that right now. Let's go over here and check out the construction update. Right now, look at all this mist. I don't know if you guys can see all the mist, but there's a bunch of mist over here. They are just getting this place wet. I mean, this is it. If you're a kid, oh my gosh, what a place to cool down in the middle of the day. Come back here and have a Minions time. All right, let's check in some construction update. Get a giant crane. Oh, look at that, it's moving. It's a moving crane. It's a moving crane. Oh, look at all this beauty. Look at all this stuff that they've done. They got even these little baby ones down here. And they're gonna grow. They're gonna grow up and be big old supports. We got right here where the turnaround's gonna be over there and whatnot. It is just looking beautiful. And here's up here. Let's zoom in for you. You guys can kind of see right there it's moving. You can see the crane is actually moving, like the rope from the crane. Yeah, you guys see that? Perfect. Just so you guys have all that. Okay, everyone. So now we just got a little update here. Yeah, they're building what seems to be the launch area fully here at Universal Studios Hollywood. Like and subscribe and all that, and let me know if you're excited for Fast and Furious. Alright, everyone, back to the theme park. Good morning, Carter. Good morning, everyone. Hope you have a good time. Normal chat rules as always, everyone. No spamming, no inappropriate comments. Just have a fun, normal time. Have normal-ish conversations. Oh, look at, we're gonna run into Frankenstein again. Oh, run into Mr. Frankenstein again. And so then we'll have, oh, and look at this. They're doing the VIP luncheon for people that paid all that extra money. We got Frankenstein just wandering. He's just wandering existence. He's got a little headache today, I guess. All right, that's Frankenstein, everyone. All right, we're gonna go check one more time and see if Mr. Woody came out. I don't think he did, but we're gonna go check really quick. And if not, we'll say bye to some characters. We'll say voila. We'll have a good day. Yes, yes, yes. Right here we got the ice tunnel. This is for the stunt show, but also 6 Points, Texas. You can do these fun.
Help me out of here. Come on, man.
And you got Jaws over here as well. And then of course Frankenstein, who's making his way back to his castle, house. I don't know where he's making his way back to. Knowing he's making his way back to his beautiful bride. Ah, Frankenstein was trying to catch up to Mr. Scooby-Doo. Frankenstein's got a bone to pick, I guess, with Scooby-Doo this morning. He doesn't know where he's going. And there he goes. There goes Frankenstein, everyone. Back to his epic universe of monsters. Good morning, everyone. We're gonna wait just 2 more minutes and then we're gonna see if any characters pop out. If they do, wonderful. If not, we'll go somewhere else. Here's some Gabby's merchandise. Dang, it's so hot. And we got more Gabby's dollhouse stuff right here. Oh, actually, Shrek's coming in. Perfect. Shrek and Fiona. Oh, leaving for the day. See ya, Shrek. See ya, Fiona. There you go back. back to the swamp or far, far away. Also, I'm gonna give a little shout out to everyone. If you have Netflix and you like Jurassic, I've never watched the original show, but we're watching this show, this Jurassic Chaos Theory. It's pretty cool. It's a kid's show, obviously, but it's pretty fun. So if you guys want more Jurassic, I would check out this show on Netflix. Right there, one of the big T-Rex. It's called Jurassic World Chaos Theory. It's actually pretty fun. It's produced by Spielberg and stuff. So, pretty fun. And we're just gonna wait 1 second, see if any characters are coming out. It's 10:30, so you would assume some characters are coming out, but if not, we'll get out of here in a second. Oh, look who it is. It's Branch. It's Branch, everyone. Good morning, Branch. Branch from the Troll movies, Brozone, all that stuff. He's going off to meet guests over at his spot. So you just go straight down there and you'll see an area that's all colorful of cartoons on your left. And bam, you got Branch. I don't know if we're gonna get anyone else, but we'll check out one more thing. We're gonna wait for one more character, see if we get one more character to come out. If not, we'll be moving on. Oh, look who it is, everyone. It's the Count Dracula, which I believe his daughter is going to be finding Van Helsing in a new Halloween maze, but hey, you can correct me if I'm wrong about that. But we got the Count Dracula. Good morning. Yes, yes it is. And yes, you can take a photo with the Count Dracula. the characters have a fun time. Alright, everyone. I'm trying to think. Would there be anyone else coming out? I don't know. I'll wait one more minute, I guess. If anyone else comes out, wonderful. If not, it might be it. But I'm trying to think. Branch? If Shrek went in and Branch, I guess, I don't know, yeah, who else would even be coming out right now? Like Donkey could be out, but Donkey we would see. Unless Scooby's coming out like directly after. I'm gonna go check really quick and see if Winnie's or Woody's out again. I don't think he will be, but may not be our chance. Let's see. No, just the ET one's still out. Oh man. Let me see him again. Another monster sighting. Yeah, we'll just keep going in. I'm not seeing any other characters coming out right now. I mean, the only other one I could think of is maybe Hello Kitty? But I feel like Hello Kitty comes out at 10. Oh, it looks like Marilyn Monroe's out over here. If you're wondering what Beetlejuice is more of an afternoon night character. He's normally out later in the day. So let's check the board right now. It's not that late in the day. Most attractions are about 40-ish minutes. Tram Tour is at 5. Secret Life of Pets is still closed. Most rides are about 40 though. Kung Fu Panda's a walk-on. So you're gonna wait one show to get in basically. And most other shows are gonna be about 40 minutes. All right. And if you are for some reason looking to meet Miss Monroe, she's right over here. Right here, there's a little pink chair, and you can come up here and people, she even signs stuff and all that. So yeah, right there you can meet Miss Monroe. Right there, if you want. We've never met her. I guess I really should at some point. Oh, it looks like they have the little call out again, advertising the snacks. It's $60. It's a $60 like food pass basically, and it's pretty well priced. Could be cheaper, sure, but it's also, look at, you get 2 entrees and 4 sides or beverages. So it just depends on what you're gonna get exactly. And it's not a bad deal if you're here for another person, because that's $30 each, and then you get 2 entrees each and so you get 1 entree each and you get 2 snacks each. Snacks can run here up to $10 or plus, which means those snacks could be saving you a good amount, because if you're both getting snacks out at $10 each, that's each one being that'd be $40 just for those. Entrees are about $15 to $20 depending. So yeah, 30. So yeah, it's yeah, the snacks must be over 10 then, because I was gonna say it must be 10 to 15 for most of the snacks. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna go this way. Got Nintendo stuff. Okay, have a good day. No, not today. Thank you. And right here, though, he's got a professional photo, so he'll be taking it. If you guys have the photo pass, you can totally use it. And yeah. And right over there's the Frankenstein lot. And then look at the lines to get in. Okay, let's see what they'll report here, guys. So this is early in the morning. This is how bad it is right now. You're looking at like a 10 to 20 minute wait, depending. Is that 10:36 a.m.? 10:36 a.m. Look at the lines. Like even when we went in, it took us about 10 minutes. So I would say this is minimum 15 minutes. Actually, I'm gonna say minimum 15 minutes and probably go into 20 minutes, depending on your luck on how many people. It is very crowded here. So yeah, just be aware that these final weeks, right before schools are about to start in California at least, it's gonna be busy, guys. So you're gonna have crowds like this. So make sure you get in early and have a good time. Or come late. That also works as well. Well, here's the flex space. They do like events and cool stuff like that. Oh, I wouldn't mind one of those. I'm like, ooh, a donut. Let's see what Voodoo's line's like. But yeah, I'll be at Disneyland tomorrow, everyone. We'll be doing much longer streams tomorrow. And next week we'll also be doing longer streams as well.
Welcome to Universal Studios Hollywood. To assist with quickly entering the park, please place all belongings and bins on the moving.
We'll see the Deadpool show the next couple weeks. We're there until they stop doing it. So yeah, if you guys want to do the Deadpool show, you can look it up. It's tomorrow afternoon. We'll be at Disney's California Adventure doing some other stuff as well, seeing some other characters.
Welcome to Universal Studios Hollywood. To assist with quickly entering the park, please place all belongings and bins on the moving belt and proceed through the metal detector when directed by the security team. Don't forget to collect your items or pass through the metal detector and enjoy your visit.
Oh yeah, lots of people coming in right now. This is right before 11, so yeah, just expect. I mean, look at this huge group coming in. Security's not that bad actually. Security though is a go. That's like 5 minutes or less. So yeah, you're gonna do just fine in security. It's these lines that you're gonna be waiting like probably 15 minutes. Plus, depending on which line you get in, how lucky you get, and how many people and your pass holders versus people that are coming for the first day. People that are coming for the first day, they'll just slow things down. It's not their fault. This is how it works. You have an online ticket, they print something out, they have to do your fingerprint, all this stuff. So yeah, right here, you're looking at about 10, I'll say 15-ish minutes line on average. Good morning, Tyler. Good to see you. Also, I should show you stuff because it might be leaving soon. They do still have Despicable Me stuff. Looks like the popcorn bucket's about $30, which is what the other popcorn bucket is now, the Woody one, which I did get last week. There's also some Team USA stuff here. If you're watching the Olympics. Woo, Team USA. This one's $32, and I think this one has the cool backing. Yeah, look at that. That's really cool. Which everyone here might actually not be, which is cool. It might not even be going for the Olympics because we got people from all around the world. But we got this Team USA shirt. Let's see, I don't think they have anything on the back, no. But this one does. And this is another $32 one. It's got that cool logo on the front. And then Team USA, because the Minions are American officially. Okay. And then we also have the Team USA, $11 for this pin, $12 for the bigger one. I don't know why you want the smaller one. For $1 more, you can get a bigger pin, but hey, maybe you don't want. These pins are all probably $11. The backpack is $65 for the backpack. And yeah, so that's all the Olympic stuff. And then you got your host here wearing a Woody Woodpecker t-shirt. And then of course we've got Insidious here. And we also got Little Boo. That's really cool. I hope this is on sale. This is $20. I really hope this is here at the end of the season because I'm gonna totally get this if it's here on like a cheap discount. And I want this too. I love Little Boo. He's a great little design. How much is the price on this one? $12. And then there's also, this is a cool one. I really want this one. This one I'll grab too at the end of the year. It's $33. Look at the awesome detail, the colors. That's some great coloring on there. Very Halloween colors. And then we got the new logo here for this year. I think it glows in the dark as well. And they've even got some more stuff over here. They got these, of course, it's a button pack. You've got some stickers here. You got something that you can put together and have a cool little thing. And then you can also have this logo if you're more into that kind of logo. And we also have other ones too, like Insidious is here too. It will slowly be taking over in the next month or two. And right here, we just had two. We have a restaurant and an old building that's old store that's now gone. So we're just moving past that. If you're looking for Logan and Deadpool, all that stuff, look at Gambit, X-Men, they know what's up. Animes here, of course. It's not even open yet, but that's okay. All right, everyone. A lot of stores aren't even open yet because Universal's get busy till the afternoon. Or at least like Universal City Walk doesn't. All right.
They did the same thing. They had
Oh, look at this. This is new. Right here, if you want to get a photo in front of the Paris Olympics, I guess, because they're streaming on Peacock, everyone. If you're like, wonder why they're doing this, it's because they're streaming on Peacock. That's exactly why. And there you go. That's your Paris update. And it looks like they're doing like a concert or some sort of event here, everyone. It's pretty busy. Alright everyone, we're gonna get off today, but actually I should do an outro out here, I guess. Hey everyone, so today we were here at Universal Studios. Thanks so much for joining me on my journey. Please like and subscribe and all that. Hope you guys saw the crowd update. And yeah, it's gonna be a little bit busy, it looks like, here at Universal Studios for the last couple of weekends. But after that, it should cool down for a little bit before we get to Halloween Horror Nights and all the other HHN nonsense. Anyway, until then, thanks guys. Have a great rest of your weekend. If you guys don't. But anyway, I'll see you guys at Disneyland tomorrow. If you guys come, I'll be at Disneyland